Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nurul Syahira binti Muhammad Faizal and my matrix number is 33DFO19F1073.
My name is Raja Sofatri Raja Musa. My matric number is 33DFO19F1101.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Aziz Ahmad Zamani. My matrix number is 33DFO19F1075.
Okay, so let me introduce about the wet rendering process first. So, rendering system are divided into two classes: edible rendering of animal fatty tissue into edible fats and protein for human consumption, and inedible rendering for animal byproduct material into animal fats and protein for animal feed and another non-edible application. The inedible rendering process consists of two base steps that are cooking or moisture removal by evaporation and separation of the milk fats from the protein solid. Okay, so the basic rendering process involves the use of batch cookers. In recent years, continuous rendering system, which is utilized continuous cooking, have replaced many batch system. In the process of rendering, chicken skin are heated in water to cause the fat to melt. The melt fat then rise and water and remaining tissue settle below. The melt fat was separated by skimming. So, the wet rendering utilize water and low temperature rendering use just enough heat to melt the fat. Okay, so that's all the introduction of the wet rendering process from me. Okay, so Azib will continue to explain about the process to do the rendering process. Okay, so thank you.
Okay, now I will show the material that we use in rendering process. The first one, the sample that we use in rendering process is chicken skin. Okay, the second is scales. The third one is the filter. The fourth is a pot, and the last one 250 ml of water. Okay, for the first step is we measure the samples. We only use 100 grams of samples. Okay, for the next step is boil the skin. Okay, first we start the fire and pour the skin in the pot. Next is we pour the 250 ml of water. And then we wait until the skin is boiling. Okay, after we boil the chicken skin, we have to set time till 2 hours. And then we wait until the skin is completely finished. Okay, now for the filter process. Take an empty container to put the oil and filter it. Done. Last but not least, we must put our sample result to the chiller to freeze the spec. That's all for me. Thank you.
The rendering method that shown early in the video involving 5 steps, namely first weighing the sample, second pouring the water, third heating the sample, fourth separating the chicken skin, and the last step is cooling the stock solution and putting it in the chiller. Okay, the process lasts 2 hours. The most important is when the chicken skin is being boiled, water can be added from time to time to prevent the formation of dry pot. The conclusion on which the method can be based is the process of rendering occurs when the sample chicken skin is boiled for 2 hours and the 2 layers format, which is oil at the top and boiled water at the bottom. The last move is to put the sample in the chiller to solidify the top layer. When the top layer is solidified, the boiled water and solid oil are spreaded by the skimming operation. Solid oil is taken and diluted, and then examination of free fatty acid and moisture content is carried out. In addition, the rendering method dries the material simultaneously and removes the bone and protein from the fat. A rendering method yields yellow grease of the fat product, white grease of choice. That's all from me. Thank you.